Beautiful pioneers, I hope you're taking care of yourself today. Where am I? I'm out in the heart of nature, the matrix. There's no place I'd rather be than with the birds, bees, leaves, and trees with all my pioneers. I'm out here in the heart of nature. Woke up feeling all beautiful, magical, and fly, creating my dream life. And I'm gonna show you all how to do the same today. We got a whole lot to talk about today. Just a hangout, weekend, relaxation, Saturday night live special for you all today. Just taking in a deep breath of prana, macabre, of life. I feel so alive today. Raising the frequency, raising the vibration. So take that much love I'm sending your way. Good energy I'm sending you all. Hope you're doing well. Let me know if you can hear this. It's a gorgeous day today. Sun shining. Partly cloudy. 79 degrees out. Live in you all right now. Letting you know if you're watching this video, this is your confirmation that you are in the process of creating your dream life. Can I get a hello, pioneers? Can you feel it? I see so many people, wonderful souls, working hard to be their best self in life right now. Some of them want to pull out their hair, but I'm telling them, hold on. How do you create your best dream life? Well, you hit that like button, that share button. You get this out to high vibrational conscious, like-minded individuals so they can vibe on this frequency, this vibration we're about to put out. That's the first step. Hit that like button, that share button. Somebody out there needs to see this. I've created my dream life. How'd you do it, coach? A lot of you have watched my videos over the last few years and you're like, I don't understand. How'd you do it, coach? How is that possible? It's because I let go. I've been on this journey of helping millions of people becoming the greatest version of their self, and I'm still here today. 33 years old, feeling beautiful. Creating my dream life every day because I know it never ends. I got the formula, the process, and I can show it to you. First and foremost, it's not as easy as you think. If it was easy, everybody would be living a dream life. Can I get a hello? See, this matrix, this simulation is set up in a way where only the 1%, the uncommon 1%, will live their dream life. Can I get a hello? The 99%, most people, they're going to be settling for a life they don't want. That ain't going to be my pioneers. Make sure you're in the 1% club. Tune in here on the Daily Candle Close News. Hit that like button, that share button. Make sure you're in the uncommon 1% club. Pioneers, are you ready to create your dream life? The cat in the room is. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Been fasting all day. Can I have a hello? So let me share with you, pioneers, what's helped me along my way. Many years ago, I gave up. I let go. I had a dream though, and it started with that I could be my best self, my higher self. I wanted to wake up every single day not doing nothing. Hakuna Matata, no worries. A bunch of grapes in my mouth, a little pineapple. I want to wake up, do a little samba, do a dance. No worries. I want to be excited for the life I had, the life I was living. I want to be in the heart of nature, and now I'm able to do that. And guess what? I have created my dream life. How did I do it? Well, you see, pioneers, I had to stop talking about it, and I had to start being about it. Can I get a hello? But first, before anything, I had to know what it is I wanted in life, in my life. If you don't know what it is you want, somebody else is going to choose for you. Your mom, your dad, your teacher, a random stranger, your drunk best friend. They're going to tell you what to do with your life. And that's why a lot of people are so screwed up. They listen to bad advice. We can't listen to bad advice. The universe will reveal its secrets to people who dare to follow their hearts. And that's what we've done here. We decided to follow our heart. Can I get a hello? Slow motion for me. What are my needs? I gotta ask myself, what are my needs? What am I here to do on this planet? What is my mission statement? I always knew that I was destined for greatness, pioneers. I knew that one day I would inspire millions of people. I didn't know how, but I knew in the back of my mind I would enlighten and empower others. That's what my heart was telling me. How did I go from zero to hero, though? I had to start stepping into radical action. I had to start taking action. I had to start doing the work, investing in my dream. What did I need? A camera, a good microphone. I needed a craft and a skill that I could teach to others. I needed to be able to broadcast my voice to millions of people, whether I messed up or not. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, pioneers? I needed to do the work. I needed to focus. Because it's hard to focus in life right now. With your TikToks, your WAP videos, your distractions going on left and right. Your sporting events. All these apps right now, Chat GPT, whatever. To create your dream life, you need to focus. Focus on your higher self. A lack of focus will not get you to your outcome. That is the death of all potential. You have to learn that whatever you focus on grows. Whatever you tune into, you turn into. Whatever you focus on, it grows. If you learn this, pioneers, you're on your way to creating your dream life. What is occupying your mind the majority of the day? What is in your mind predominantly? Are you thinking about your outcome? Are you building a craft and skill to get you there? Or are you just thinking about why you're not already there? Are you complaining? Are you blaming others? Instead of blaming yourself, focus on yourself. You got to start focusing every single day, not on where you are, but where you want to be. This is the first step to creating your dream life. You must also learn, pioneers, that you have to tune into every single day to the right energy, the right frequency, the right vibration. We're around a whole bunch of crazy vibrations and frequencies right now in life, and you got to tune into an energy that is a high frequency, that is not a low frequency, because you want to ascend. This energy that you're tuning into is going to carry you through all your ups and downs, your hard days coming up. Mother Nature, Gaia Earth, is the best energy to tune into. Ever since I got my butt into nature, pioneers, I started to manifest my best life. Because once upon a time, I was in my house, in my room, dark and dingy, no lights, uninspiring. But now I'm out in the matrix, in the light, in the nature, with the birds, bees, leaves, and trees, and I'm excited, starting to absorb the energy, and that inspires me to reach higher, aim higher, go farther, start flying, astral projecting. Deep divers, pioneers, awakened souls, divergence, and glitches. This is how I develop my dream life. See, you turn into whatever you tune into. Remember that. What are you tuning into, pioneers? Because that's becoming you. Your TikToks, your WAP videos, your sporting events, or you tuning into nature, your higher self? What are you doing? Don't get hooked on the nonsense. Realize your life isn't changing unless you change it. Unless you do the work. Get off the sofa. Turn off the TV. Television that tells lies to your vision. What are you here to do? Start manifesting today. Show the world who you are. Don't call it a dream, call it a plan. Wake up and develop your plan to get you to your outcome. Wake up with an agenda. Wake up with a master plan, because you got work to do. I see a lot of people right now wasting their potential, acting like everything is sweet, taking selfies and not realizing they are the selfie. Can I get a hello? You got work to do, pioneers. It's a marathon, it ain't a sprint. This is how you create your dream life. Reminding yourself it's a marathon, not a sprint. Everybody wants to hang out at the finish line, but nobody wants to run the race. Well, we've been running the race. That's why we're living our dream life. You're gonna have to put in the work, way more than 10,000 hours, day in, day out. Even on the weekends, that's why we're here. This is how you create your dream life. Even on your off days, that's why we're here. You gotta work on the weekends, pioneers. You gotta sacrifice. Sorry. It's not everything they told you it'd be. See, I can't go to the club tonight because I gotta work on my dream. It's Saturday though, coach. I can't go to the club tonight. I don't want to hang out. I'll hang out with y'all here on the tune. If you're not helping me evolve, you're a distraction. If you're not helping me become my greatest version, I'm so sorry, but you're a distraction. You gotta go. Ain't nobody got time for that. Get my watches away. You want to surround yourself with people that will get you to your outcome, who are the missing links to the jigsaw puzzle of your life. You want to connect with people who remind you of your greatness. Because energy is contagious. We become like the 5 people we hang around the most. And you can be 5 slime balls, hanging around 5 slime balls, or you can be hanging around 5 millionaires, 5 ascended masters. We become like our circle. And this is how you create your dream life. If you want to do it big, pioneers, surround yourself with the movers and the shakers, the doers and the dreamers. How you feeling today, pioneers? Let me know. How did I start to create my dream life? Awakened soul in the house. Sounds amazing. Thank you, baby. If they can have it, I can have it. Nothing is stopping me. Except for the BS, the obstacles that I put in my way, the belief systems, the identity politics that I fall for. This is all BS. Belief systems. Oh, I don't want to hear I can't. What excuse is it going to be today? Every day it's an excuse. I don't have the time, coach. I don't have the money. I am are the 2 most powerful words in the universe, because whatever you put after that, you become. I am already here. I act like it's already here. I dress the part before I get the role. I manifest what I get before I get it. Because I am destined for greatness. I am a multimillionaire. I'm actually a billionaire, a trillionaire. Matter of fact, I'm priceless, because you can't put a value on me. Oh my God. Tell him, coach. How did I begin to create my dream life? I put in the work. I realized we all have the same amount of time in the day, 24 hours in a day, and you can't take mine from me. How come some people are manifesting their dream life and others aren't? Because people are wasting their time. They're 24 hours. Some people choose to scroll on their TikToks or bot videos, their sporting events, and I said, you know what? I'm going to step into radical action. I'm going to take action. I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to turn my dreams into a tangible, touchable reality. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to fail. I'm going to fall flat on my face, and I know this. But I'm going to get up, brush my shoulders off. Ladies is pimps too, ma, go and brush your shoulders off. I'm going to rise like the phoenix, because see, every mistake I make is showing me another way of not how to do something. My mistakes are stepping stones to becoming my greatest version, helping me manifest my dream life. So many people are afraid to make mistakes. We've made a ton today. But we ain't afraid, because we know we're going to grow. So sending you all much love, high vibrations. That's wherever you may be in the matrix and galaxy. We've been ranting and raving on this beautiful Saturn-Day night live that we're doing with you all. It's not quite after dark. Beautiful, bright, sunshiny day. 79 degrees on eastern North Carolina coastline. It's been raining today, but it's alright. We ain't down and out. We feeling good. Got beautiful souls in the house, awakened soul. Love to have you in here. Love the shorts you've been putting out. The fire. Keep it up. Alright, so just doing a little hangout, Saturday Night Live special for you all today before we come back on here Tuesday. Just wanted to do a test run, see how everything was doing, see how it was sounding. Got Bird Dog Crypto Ronin in the house saying, what's up, everyone? Late but here, that's fine. Better late than never. Go on, throw the hearts up. Heard that. Alright. Not really a lot to talk about for me, you guys. Just slowly been waiting for Bitcoin to break back above 30K, and we're seeing some resistance around 30K, obviously, on the 2-hour time frame, just slightly coming back to retest the top side of our descending falling wedge pattern that we want to see a bullish breakout to the upside. We're bullish, we're bulls here, but you know, we're just slowly waiting to see if that comes into fruition. I think it's going to, but only time will tell. We got our lunar eclipse coming up, Cinco de Mayo, on the 5th, so very important. Something I wanted to talk about today, though, was it's the 119th day of the year. that's tying us into a very important number that we see on the world stage a lot, 119, the mirror of 9/11. So that's tying us into the all-seeing eye, which is the motherboard that we live on. In case y'all didn't know, got that right here. The moment you realize you go from a microcosm to a macrocosm, and you realize you're just a piece of data carrying information as you move through a circuit system that has been designed to siphon your spiritual energy. Well, that's today. The motherboard. Very important. But that is your mind, ladies and gentlemen. That is where your third eye is held. So very important. But that your third eye, giving us that same 61 we get in motherboard and all seeing eye, that 43 we get in your mind, tying us in here, so very important. That 74 we get in energy, so very important. Or that 74 we get in Jesus and Lucifer, giving us that 74. So don't lose your energy today, falling for the nonsense, the narratives, the distractions you may see. Allow your energy to manifest your greatness today. Allow your mind, your third eye, to unlock your potential, your higher self. Alright. Today is also a 7-month, 4-day time period. If we dated all the way back to last year, or wait, yeah, 7 months, 4 days to last year, and Rosh Hashanah, the start of and the end of the Shemitah, the start of Rosh Hashanah, and the end of the Shemitah that came the following day. This is so very important. But being 30 weeks, 6 days, or drop to 0 to 36, the 3 6s, 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons that make up every cell of every atom of the Homo sapien body. This is so very important. But this being a 216-day time period, we know that's the true mark of the beast, because we know 36, 3 times 6 is 36, and 3 times 30, or 6 times 36 is 216. So very important. We saw today was a red day in the markets. So to me, that wasn't surprising, even though it's not down but 0.25%. It's just kind of been stagnant and down and red today. So not surprising to me. Just hanging out since we bounced off the bottom side of our megaphone and the heart line of our parallel channel that we've had drawn. So, you know, we've been watching for a break to the low, if we could short this, and if this was an ABC corrective wave. So right now we're gonna delete this and just pay attention to the resistance we're getting again from roughly 30k. So we don't want to break the downside of this heart line or the bottom side of this megaphone, because then we could be retesting, well, some very important EMAs that we have, the 223 and the 322. So very important. Have to get that one back up. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, it's right there. So about 25.1 and roughly 24.1. So roughly that $1,000 range that we could fall back to at any moment. So something we'll be paying attention to on the daily time frame for Bitcoin. Alright. Let's see where we want to go from here. Alright. So we got Cinco de Mayo coming up, and May Day coming up, giving us that 69, that 93, tying us into our favorite pal, Saturn. Father Time, Kronos, Odin, giving us that same 69 and 93. So we got May 1st coming up in just a few days. May Day. So we're going to be paying attention to the markets, obviously, on this day, being a 218-day time period from the start of Rosh Hashanah, or a 31 weeks, 1 day, being the 311. Great band to listen to. But also 311, 3 times 11 is 33, that very powerful 33 number we get. 7 months, 6 days, which is what today adds up to, as well as dating back to Rosh Hashanah, 76. Again, today adds up to 76, tying us into our favorite pals at Skull and Bones University. Skull and Bones giving us that same 76. So again, not surprising to see the markets today slightly red. So, very important. But May Day coming up is going to be the birthday of the Illuminati, the 247th birthday of the Illuminati. So very important, on May 1st. So something we'll be paying attention to. Alright. But then we have Cinco de Mayo, you guys. Cinco de Mayo. Alright. Cinco de Mayo being 5/5. Being 222 days from the start of Rosh Hashanah last year and the Shemitah and the Jewish Hebrew New Year, leading into the 223rd day of the Jewish Hebrew New Year. So again, the 223 tying us into our favorite pals of Skull and Bones. But this 55 tying us into the 55 we get in Cinco de Mayo. And I wonder why it falls on May 5th every year. But Cinco de Mayo giving us that same 55 that we know we get in God. 55. Satan. 55. Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin. Satoshi Nakamoto giving us that same 55. But anyways, we know that Cinco de Mayo is a very important Mexican holiday celebrated after the Mexicans Army. Excuse me, the Mexicans Army. And when you typed it out, Mexicans Army, you get the same you get the same 55. So very important when I spell Mexicans right, not with an M, but the same 55, you guys. So very important. I just thought that was pretty unique. But it's all during the same time that it is the flower moon, because it's the full moon of May, giving us the same 55. That 136, and we know the flower moon of May will be its peak illumination at 10:36 a.m. Drop to 0, you get the 136 you get in flower moon. So it's pretty important. Just paying attention to the flower moon coming up, the lunar eclipse. So yeah, let's see what lunar eclipse gives us. Okay, so giving us that same 54, that 135. Flower moon gave us 134, 136. So being right there in between both of those, that same 54 we got in flower moon and the lunar eclipse. So we'll be paying attention to the markets around this time period. We tend to see the lunar eclipse bring a bearish pullback in the markets. So something we can go back and see in time on a daily time frame, if we were to look at that, is going back here to say Terra Luna and the FTX sell off, and we saw multiple lunar eclipses and solar eclipses, but in a lunar phase, bringing us down in a downtrend. So very important. Alright. Cinco de Mayo, you guys. I just will not be celebrating that day drinking a bunch of beer and cervezas. So you do it how you want to. But it's going to be the flower moon, or the corn planting moon, the milk moon. Going to be an important time period to pay attention to. The 5/5 date, tying us in to Satoshi Nakamoto. So alright. Cool. Just looking over the chat. 4 likes, 6 people watching. I like that. Heck yeah. Cool. Any questions? Anything anybody want me to look over cryptocurrency wise? XRP's been in an uptrend, obviously. Going back in time, we can see that. Still being cautious though right now, till we break 54.58 cents. I'm gonna break these levels right here before we get bullish on this asset. I know a lot of people are pretty bullish on XRP right now. A lot of people talking about Zilliqa lately, so we might look at that. Drawings up. Was trading this coin pretty recently. Not in an open position right now, just waiting for a clear breakout. I'm waiting to see if we fail to hold support of this 46 cents. Right now we're looking good, holding above that. I had an idea I put out not too long ago about what to watch for XRP, and you know, we were talking about this 46 cents, and if we just play it out to where we are today, obviously we fell below it, you know, came back below it, and we're above it right now. So pretty important. We just pay attention to what we're looking at right now is let's see what happens with this 46-cent range. 47 is pretty important as well, but nothing really major until we, like I said, we break 54 and 58 cents for XRP. We know that's pretty important. XRP, oh wow, I'm on a yacht. Alright, but anyways, XRP, I don't want the Greek ciphers. Negative. I don't know what I did here, you guys. We'll just clear this. Alright. We'll just have to pull up another tab. But anyways, XRP equals 58, you guys. I don't know how I got on the Greek ciphers. There we go. Alright, there we go. XRP giving us that same 58. So until we break 58 cents, I'm not really surprised. That 47-cent range we're at right now, 47 is the 15th prime number. So, you know, I'm not surprised to see us consolidating, hanging out around this 47 cents. Yeah, fell in a break 48 right now. So yeah, let's look at this on a smaller time frame. Yeah. When was this? The 26th? Yeah, that was my birthday. Pretty volatile on that day. Everybody was worried about the 27th. I kind of was seeing the 26th as the big day. Lo and behold, we saw it go down a total of 10% before going back up on the 26th, leading into the 27th. Another 8%. So down 10%, up 8%. You know, very volatile in a matter of minutes. So yeah, that was a big day for me. So I'm kind of looking at this right here. Currently in a downtrend. Alright, that's what I like to see. Yeah, volatile action around this moving average on the 5-minute time frame. That's not surprising to me. The 322 and the 223 on any time frame, you can go back in time and see volatile price action around this. So yeah, we can go back to this move right here. Had a sharp sell-off on XRP on the 5-minute time frame on the 26th. Come right back up to the 702, the golden pocket. Come back down to the 0.5 and hold support. You know, that's usually where you'd like to see in between this range for a dead cat bounce. You know, a fellow support right here and a continue down. Instead, we do the opposite and just continue in an uptrend, setting higher highs over time. Right here is a lower high, slightly, or a double top. Came back down, but came up and set a higher high. So, you know, looking to see us break this 48-49 cent today. Did it add up to? Yeah, never mind. I thought today added up to 49, but it added up to 40. Not surprising. But yeah, looking to see if we can break this 49 cent. Oh, did May 5th add up to 49? No, not at all. That'd be May 1st. That adds up to 49. So let's see if XRP can break 49 cents by Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. So that'd be pretty important. Sometimes we'd see it do that. Awesome. That's what I'm looking at right now is the 5-minute time frame. XRP holding this 47 cent, possibly hitting a high of 49 within the next several hours. And a low of obviously this 46 cent range. We want to see if we retest and hold support of this. Got a nice retest right here a couple times before continuating up. Had a cluster range at this level of support and resistance. Resistance, support. So going back in time, this 46.6 range is pretty important for me. The 786, which is the 47.2 range, 47 cents psychologically, pretty important as well. Alright, you guys. Looks like everything's going pretty smooth on this live. 30 minutes in, really was just a hangout, see who all might come on here, ask some questions if they were new to crypto. We were ready to answer those. Just want to make sure we got all our ducks out of a row. We kind of been striked off YouTube for a little bit, so I want to make sure we were able to prepare for Tuesday and come on here and do our weekly special with Awakened Soul Crypto. Hopefully we'll see you all there. Don't know how much longer I'm going to be here hanging out. Right now the fear and greed index for crypto is pretty greedy, and I've been noticing that over the last few days, is seeing how the sentiment in the market is started to change. People have started to get pretty greedy, and I'm paying attention to that. I'm also noticing the crypto bubbles. I'm paying attention to them, as well as the fear and greed index on a daily time frame right now. Just paying attention to how I think we're going to watch this short-lived moment in cryptocurrency just continue to come into fruition over the next few days, couple weeks. I think we're going to have a sharp move to the upside before seeing multiple days of trending to the downside. Nothing new to crypto that we've seen over the last few years, but if you're new and you're not aware of how these markets move, well, then don't get faked out to the upside if we see a short-lived euphoric moment before selling off right back down before the end of the year. Something I've been preparing our pioneers for quite some time, and I don't want to fail to do that any more than I already have. I want to come out and continue to be adamant on my decision in this market and which way we're going, and I want to prepare as many people as possible. So yeah, it's about giving a man and woman a fish so they can eat for a day. Teaching them how to fish so they can eat for a lifetime, but then teaching them how to farm so they can feed nations. And I want to be able to teach you how to farm. So that's by being able to prepare for what's coming in the future. Not financial advice, but yeah, that's what it is. It's just my journey that I'm documenting for you all. So let's see what happens as we approach Cinco de Mayo and May Day, 5/5, May 4th. May the Force be with you, Star Wars Day. So we'll be paying attention to May 4th and May Day, May 1st as well. So very important. Alright, the Divine Vortex Familia, good to be here. Yep, that is quite accurate. I don't know what is quite accurate, but I'm glad to have you here, D Vortex. I don't know how much longer we're going to be on here, but we're just hanging out, talking about Cinco de Mayo and a 5/5 day, Mexicans Army Day. Mexicans Army equals 55, D Vortex, in case you didn't know that. I know you're Spanish. Mexicans Army giving us that 5/5, so does Cinco de Mayo. So yeah, boom, that 55. Your last words about the market and the volatility. Oh yeah, I hope that's pretty accurate. I try to pay attention. I just think we're about to experience some volatile movement. I've been predicting the upside move because of this falling wedge, descending wedge pattern on the 2-hour time frame for several weeks. That will take us to around 32.2. Now that's not a measured move. We could always measure the move and see where it would take us. And it would take us right slightly below there, to around 317, 316. So yeah, I mean, I do see us continuing up to 32 too, but we'll have to continue to see if my fruition is gonna play out in the cards. I've been pretty adamant on it though, so we'll just have to see. I don't want to brag, but I'm just ready to de-risk and get ready to accumulate and short the market. Not financial advice. I'm ready to stop being a bull and become a bear. So right, that's 7 people watching. That should be 7 likes, 7 shares. I do see 31, 6, 32, 2. I like it. 32, 2. I like it. I like it. I agree with you, D. I'm gonna be de-risking. I got limit orders ready to sell. Alright. Can y'all hear the elevator music in the background? I just want to make sure y'all can hear that. If y'all can't, I'll have to figure out how to do that. Because I know it's on my recorded video. But for those viewing on YouTube, I'd like to see if y'all can hear it. Shorters, be careful with those liquidation wicks after the next high. Okay, awesome. Yes, sexy time. I'm making so crazy. Shorters, be careful with those liquidation wicks after the next high. That's very true. I like the big wick theories. Be careful with those. I like to play the big wick theory, so she's probably talking to me. Awakened Soul is loving that time period, it looks like. Moonfeather Rising in the house. Peace and love, everybody. How we doing, Moonfeather? Glad to have you. I hung out with you guys as much as I could last night on the DeFi Ronin show, so glad to be in the audience with you guys. Y'all killed it last night for the hour and a half that I was there. Love it, love it. Yep, got Bird Dog and Moonfeather in here. Nice. Hopefully Bird Dog's still viewing. If not, he might be a busy guy. He stays like me, busy. He be studying up on them Phoenicians. Alright, let's look at Zilliqa. Some people have been talking about it lately. We'll look at it. Yeah, so far coming back to hold support around the 0.5. But I do think this coin might be done. I don't know you guys. I'll just have to continue to watch this on the daily time frame for Zilliqa. Nah, I see a higher level for Zil. At least 1 or 2 more levels higher, possibly. Yeah, I've talked about that. I got limit orders set. Yeah, it's about a year since high to low, since we had this automatic rally. That's what makes me wonder if Zilliqa's done. This 1 year from high to this automatic rally that basically came to a double top. Kind of makes me wonder if that was the automatic rally. You know, since then it's been about another year probably. So it's March. Yeah. So roughly another year plus come May. So yeah, I mean, we could possibly continue to see this pump up to this 1618 around 5 to 6 cents, 5 to 7 cents is what I'm thinking. And we'd be lucky to get anything higher than that for right now. Being able to turn this right here that I'm seeing as a potential, roughly, I've got a floor right here, a ceiling, floor, ceiling, I mean, anything above 5 cents right now is going to be critical. And if we do get it, how long do we stay above it? We'd have to break 2 previous highs to see any higher high in the market for Zilliqa, which is not what I'm predicting to come in the near distant future. But another potential move of a 40 to 110%, I'm paying close attention to around that 7 cent range, and then having limit orders set in case we break to 12 cents, right there around that 10 to 12 cent, right there around that .5 fib from the swing high to swing low. This has been a long 90% sell off for Zilliqa, 94%. So I do see an uptrend continuing in the cards. Right now, currently only up a high of 139 right now, 84%. I can see this going to right here around this 5 cent range. So we're going to be de-risking around this 1618, taking a little of the accumulation that we have just entered in the market over the last year out of this market, and being ready to accumulate other projects or accumulate back in if we get another sell-off in the market. But Zilliqa, we're looking out for this 5 cent range. Right now, as we approach the 5th month, the lunar eclipse on May 5, that 5/5 date we've been talking about today. So I mean, I'm paying attention to the fives. Moon Feather says last night was so dope. I know it was. Thank you for coming through, Abraham. You know it. I'm always come through when I can. Sometimes movie night keep me hung up. My son, I gotta take care of him too. So just paying attention to the 5 cent range for Zilliqa. V-chain gain. Alright, same thing, man. Just paying attention to the pretty volatile move we've already seen. Not a lot. I mean, from our low, showing an automatic rally confirm. Almost, we will see that confirm once we get past this 382. About 4 cents for V-chain, going from swing high to swing low. We want to see us get past this 382. This previous, well, again, floor. That's going to be a resistance range right there at around 4 cents. This 1618 range of this previous fib pool on the daily time frame. So yeah, just looking for a pump to breaking this 618 of roughly 26 cents, this 702 of 27, yeah, and then breaking this previous high of 3 cents. You're gonna want to see that before we can break up to 4 cents, and that's gonna be where we see a decision made, I believe, is where we hit this horizontal range, this 1618, this 382 roughly. So we're going to be paying attention to 4 cents, roughly that 5 cent heading into the 5th month for V-chain as well. Going to pay attention to that. I do think we can see another move for V-chain to the upside of a potential 100% in the near distant future. If that happens, we'll be de-risking, taking advantage of any euphoric rally to the upside and getting ready to accumulate any euphoric rally to the downside. See, that's when we're exciting, when it's boring to other people, or when it's bloody in the streets and everybody's greedy. So when everybody's greedy, we tend to be bearish. So not financial advice. Alright, just paying attention to V-chain gain, authenticity on the blockchain. We got Cointelegraph letting us know that Venmo will be enabling fiat to crypto payments in May. Mayday for the cryptocurrency market. The 5th month. Just going to be, I just think an important time period to pay attention to cryptocurrency. So we know Venmo is powered through, PayPal and Elon Musk. He's already out here introducing Twitter monetization avenues for content creators. So, anybody that's a content creator that wants to start getting paid through Twitter, maybe this is a good sign for us. So, just a lot of moves going on in May for cryptocurrency, and we're still roughly 11 months away from the next halving. So coming up next April, we're going to be paying attention to this time period. May is very important. Sell in May, walk away. So, May 5th, lunar eclipse. Just paying attention to this time period. A lot of moves going on in May. Something big coming in May. So, I just see it as a very important time period. The 5th month, really the 3rd month, you guys. We know this. But we gotta go by the calendar they give us too, so. Alright, Mother's Day falls on May 14th this year, Sunday. That's Pi Day. Cool. Mr. Jansen in the house. Magic LaCroix. Sorry if I slaughtered your name wrong. Peace Vortex. Bird Dog in the house. I see you now. Can you post that website page with May Fiat and crypto article? Oh yeah. I can post that in not a problem. I'm pretty sure I slaughtered that name wrong. Yeah, this is what we'll do. Copy. Go right here to the chat. Boom. Should have it now, D Vortex. Yeah. Awesome. Oh, you're welcome. You know it. Alright. Good deal. Good deal. Man, I'm glad to have you all here. A bunch of pioneers, divergence, awakened souls, and glitches. Divine vortexes in the house. Let's go. Moon feathers. Let's go. Mr. Jansen and bird dogs. Let's go. Real pioneers, you guys. Changing the matrix one day at a time. That's our goal. To raise the frequency, raise the vibrations. Oh yeah. I'm feeling myself. 9 people watching. That's 9 likes, 9 shares. Let's go. Mr. Jansen said, "You wake my soul. Can I get a hello?" Let's do it. That's my goal. That's my goal. I'm here to wake the souls. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know it. Throw some hearts down on that one. I don't know if they'll let me. Nice. Well, you guys, I don't know how much longer I'll be here to hang out. I was really just doing a test run. There's Ethereum. I'll look at that real quick. Holding this $1,730 range. That's horizontally going back in time to the daily time frame. Something I've been paying attention to for quite some time is $1,073, $1,730, or $173. You can go down here and find, a horizontal range back here at 173 as well, that you saw Ethereum hold support and resistance from. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and do that in real time for everybody, and come down here to 173. Ooh, I'm almost there. Here, we'll just do it like that. Now we'll double click on it, type out coordinates, and hit 3. But there we go. So 173, you guys. So we had support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. So a bunch of 173 connections, 1073, 1730, etc. We know Vitalik Buterin gives us 173, and he's the co-founder, creator of Ethereum. So getting the support at 1730 and a bounce from it on a daily time frame, holding multiple, I would call kind of basically a bull pennant, a bull flag. I would draw 2 trend lines right here and finally see an apex breakout. Maybe it's drawn out, who knows. Either way, that's what I'm seeing right here. It's just a long drawn out consolidation time period, consistent support holding, except for right here, 2 closures on the daily below, but a ramp up to the 0.1 fib, basically setting a higher high on the daily time frame, the 2-hour time frame, looking back in time. Either way, setting a higher high, and I'm seeing a potential continuation to roughly 24, 25, 26k, 2600, not 26k for Ethereum. Maybe as high as that 3 grand. We know that's roughly right there around that 1618, and we know Ethereum equals, well, it equals 33. So I'm just paying attention to that moving forward. Could we see another $3,300 Ethereum in the near distant future before we see this continuate back down to the downside? Right now, holding this 1730 is what I'm paying attention to. Right now, if we can break above 2K, 2000, and continue to hold daily closes above that, then I would like to see a $2,400 Ethereum, $2,300. So just continuing to see if we can hold support of this 888 before maybe retesting this 702 again. Who knows? We could easily come back down to retest this range, fall below this trend line, and get bought right back up. Who knows? This could be the line in the sand where we break this range and, well, we get rejected back down to 1500 psychologically. Who knows? Alright, my soul is awakened in between naps. I heard that. Aren't the naps the wait times? Yeah, that's what the ancients would believe, that we were alive when we were asleep, but dead when we were awake. They used to believe that the dream world was the real world and the real world was the dream world. That's what our ancestors and a lot of, natives, tribes used to believe. I don't know, I'm kind of in tune with that. I don't know. Alright, so we've talked about Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP, Zilliqa, VeChain. It's all dependent on Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? On a weekly time frame, holding support above the 200 simple moving average and the 223 exponential. Our long time trend line going back in time, multiple years for Bitcoin. Holding this yellow trend line on a weekly. It's pretty important, but it's still getting rejection from this very important ceiling, this floor. I mean, until we can start really seeing weekly and daily closes above this trend line. I mean, we're coming back to retest it right now, so that's pretty important. We've got one day yesterday and today holding this, what we're considering a floor now. This was ceiling for days. This has been a floor, a ceiling on the 26th, the 27th, we pumped through it, and right now we're in decision time. So just waiting to see if this is our back test of this floor before we continue up to the 0.5 fib of roughly 32.2. 30. We're gonna have to get past 31k first, but that 30k psychological range that we keep getting stopped out at. But yeah, I mean, easily get up there to that 322 that we've been talking about. That next de-risking range, that 321, go. Let's go. So then we know 33 is next, the 33k. So pretty important. Alright, we know May is really the third month. So pay attention to May 3rd, 3-3. We'll pay attention to that day coming up for that potential 33k Bitcoin. I didn't think of that earlier, but we'll pay attention to that. Mr. Jansen. My thoughts on October. Yeah. I'm on the bandwagon with everybody else that the end of the year in October, we'll possibly be in a downtrend for not just crypto, but for stocks as well. Something I haven't looked at is the Dow Jones. Yeah, so right now I just continue seeing this happening for the economy. We've got our high coming in on January 5th. Dow Jones Industrial Average equals 105. January 5th and 105. Not surprising. So we got our high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and the same thing. So right now I just see this eventually breaking this 322 and this 200 simple exponential moving average. Maybe there's a euphoric rally to the upside and we get another lower high. I wouldn't be surprised to see that. I doubt that comes in, but for me, it's going to be paying attention to the Dow Jones and the economy and the news we see on the world stage, bringing us back down to this trend line, bringing us back down to these lows. We'll just extend this out. But that's what I see happening for October. So coming back down to around, I don't know, man, breaking 30,000 points psychologically for the Dow Jones. Maybe back down to a low of 2028. Maybe even breaking our previous lows, going back in October of last year, just being a full year around that time period, 12, 13 month time period, basically a full lunar cycle. Um, but yeah, that's where I can see this market going, in the economy. Bitcoin, obviously, it's going to be in a downtrend at that time period too, just like everything else. I see the economy being in turmoil around October, behind some major event. We've had a first quarter event with the banking collapses and the orange guy getting arrested, and all these other main narratives that we've seen. And I don't think that's going to be it for the rest of the year. I just see a major, I don't know if it's going to be a Lehman Brothers type of 9/11 event or something very similar to March of 2020, towards the end of the year. I just see definitely another event at the end of the year. We've kind of had our first quarter event, and now we need to have our fourth quarter event. And that's what I see playing out, is something very similar to obviously 1971, and the Richard Nixon shock, with central bank digital currencies playing out in the near distant future. They're getting ready to implement those on the world stage, probably in other countries before they do in the US. So I just see a lot of this coming into play, starting this year, slowly but surely. So yeah, around this time in October, I expect to see a lot of this already fulfilled itself on the world stage, for those of us that are able to pay attention and see with a foresight, through the fog and through the haziness. But yeah, that's what I see happening in October, is some kind of event, some kind of narrative that is going to get us lost, broke, distracted, and confused if we don't know what's going on, if we're not able to see through the fog. Ancient souls, young minds, yes sir. 10 people watching, cool, love it, awesome. Dow Jones, we looked at that, cool. Dollar, what's the dollar doing? That's one thing to pay attention to. um well, we know how famous the Dow Jones or the dollar is for making this cup and handle pattern. We saw back here, um, this large multi-year cup and handle pattern, basically breaking out, coming back, retesting before breaking out at the 1618. We were expecting it to go to about 119. Today's the 119th day of the year. Imagine that. Or that 115 range. We didn't quite get there. So not surprising. We almost got there. 113. Yeah, I think that was as high as we went. But it just looks like a massive, maybe Adam and Eve pattern. Possibly a sharp pullback, and then maybe a round out bottom, kind of like a W pattern, or just maybe another long drawn out cup and handle pattern. We'd have to pay attention to this. This is how the dollar moves. I've seen in times going back. Okay, there we go. I had to go to the weekly time frame. But yeah, I mean, this just does this rounded out bottom zigzag thing, a lot. So, we get these round out bottoms in the dollar a lot. I've seen it. So we'll just have to pay attention. But yeah, I do see the dollar continuing to move to the upside over the next year. I do see it being deflationary. We'll just have to continue to see if it builds strength. Right now, holding this 888, this 786 is pretty crucial. Right now we're below it, so we could easily swipe back down to this 702, 618, which is the 200 simple moving average. I can see it swiping down to $97, $95. Yeah, before continuing up as well. Probably a A, B, C pattern, corrective wave, and then moving back up. So impulse wave, corrective wave, followed by an impulse wave, more than likely. All right. Yeah, possible. That's going to be something to pay attention to for the dollar. If the dollar is bullish, then crypto is probably going to be bearish. So right now that crypto is bearish, it's kind of showing a lot of emphasis on why we're seeing this uptrend to the upside for cryptocurrency, because the dollar's been pretty bearish. Around the same time, dating all the way back to November, go back to the dollar, back to October. So we've been bearish since October, and crypto has started to get bullish since November. So ever since this downtrend has started for the dollar, we've really started to see cryptocurrency, pump to the upside. So not surprising. So we'll have to continue to pay attention to that signal flip for the dollar. If it starts to get bullish, then we'll have to start to be cautious with our cryptocurrency. Peace awaken. Illuminati codes in the house. Glad to have you, brother. Love it. Oh, Mr. Jansen says, bro, you're on fire with all these lives, hangouts, and much love and respect for the energy. I appreciate you, brother. I just try and tune in where I can. I try and give respect where it's due. Get the flowers where they do. So yeah, gotta drop. Have a great one. See you, bird dog. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I just try and do what I can. I just try and be here for the people. I've learned a lot, and I might not have it all figured out. I might make mistakes. Cool. I'm still shy, still nervous when I get on, even though you can't see my face. It is what it is. So I'm just out here trying to do my part, trying to spread the vibrations and frequencies and love and, yeah, man. I'm just trying to help others. I can't take it with me. I know that. I can't take the knowledge, the money, the crypto, none of it with me, man. So, I'm just here to spread it, man. We're an hour in already on just a weekend hangout, Saturn-Day night live special. We might start doing this every Saturday, you guys, so spread the word. We might start doing a Saturn-Day night live after dark hangout special every Saturday. I don't know. Nobody else is doing it. I see you, D. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, I appreciate every one of y'all for coming out to another Daily Candle Close News live and video, where we talk about crypto and mindset, manifestation, everything, everything, almost weekly, where we hang out with a lot of beautiful souls in this matrix and collaborate with beautiful awakened souls every Tuesday on YouTube. Follow us at Awakened Soul on Twitter and obviously YouTube. Follow her, our gal, Awakened Soul Crypto, and follow us on Twitter as well, Daily Candle Close News. Follow us both on YouTube, and catch us every Tuesday. Catch us for our Wednesday event nights with the Waters community that we post on Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble as well, where you can check out all of our content. Thursday night hangouts, Friday movie nights, where we just watched The Fountain, and this past week we just watched The Nines, great movie by Ryan Reynolds, 16-year-old movie by Ryan Reynolds, a multi-dimensional being, a nine, so a very great movie. But catch us on some of these channels, you guys. We'd love to have your support every Wednesday, or every Tuesday, live on YouTube. Catch us on Daily Candle Close News this Tuesday, and we'll be with Awakened Soul, so gonna love the support. But yeah, you guys, I think we're about to sign out of this one. Just really wanted to come out, hang out, do a test run, make sure everything was going. I've kind of been MIA for a little bit, and just wanted to come back and get the rust off, shake off the nerves, and yeah. Awakened Soul says love you too. Got to love you too. But yeah, I want to come out and hang out with you guys, do a test run, maybe start off the Saturday night live specials, and crypto Q&As. For those that are new to crypto, I've been having a lot of people influx to my channel lately, tired of the everyday stress, wanting to get ahead in life, wanting to learn more about crypto. And maybe Saturday is where I can teach them about Coinbase and how to set up an account, whatever. That's really what this was about today, for anybody new that might want to know about crypto and how to get set up. Everyone here was pretty much a veteran tonight, so love to see that. But I want to be here for the everyday person that's new to crypto as well, so I can help them, guide them through the digital decade, the quantum financial system, and the evolution of money. So yeah, with all that being said, just gonna spend a second on here, sending love to every one of y'all, and signing out. Awakened Soul, you're all much, Mr. Jansen said. Mr. Jansen, sending you much love. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate that. D Vortex, glad to have you. Thank y'all. Awakened Soul, thank you. Bird Dog, he's already signed off, so I want to thank him for tuning in. Moonfeather and all those still here. Illuminati Codes. Peace, abundance, and much love. Try not to miss anybody. Magic Lacroix, thank you for tuning in. Awesome. Alright, you guys, so with all that being said, we're gonna sign off. Much love, brother. Thank you, Mr. Jansen. We're gonna sign off. We'll see you in the next one. An hour and 5 plus or minus minutes in this one. So yeah, let's do it. Appreciate y'all. Take care and God bless.